Hi, my name is Keith. Video about basic sail trim for a basic keelboat class, and we presume that at this point that you may know the points of sail and how sails work. The reason that we care about sail trim in the first place is we're looking to get the most out of our sailboat. Unlike power boats that use gas, we use wind. There's no reason that we shouldn't go as fast as the wind will let us go, and I'm going to help you to show you how to do that. So I like to break this into sail trim into three categories having to do with points of sail. First, let's reviewing the points of sail quickly. We have the wind coming from this direction, and we have a no-go zone where we cannot sail, but then we have this. We can sail close to the wind, which is called beating or close hauled. That's the first category that I'm going to talk about, close hauled. The other category is that we're going to talk about is this area, which are reaches. So we'll call these reaches, and that'll be a category. And then finally, we have this area down here, which is downwind, or we'll call it running for short. Runs, or just running. Yeah, sure. Now, and I also like to break this up even further, and I can break these three groups into two, which have to do with how sails work, and we can do that by just drawing a line here. And run uses push mode, and close hauled and reaches use pull mode. All right. Let's start with the easy one first, which is close hauled. So as we said, the close hauled is going to be, we're sailing on this course here. Why is this easy? Close hauled, by definition, it means your sheets are close hauled. What does that look like quickly? It looks like your boat looks like this, like this, and your main is in close and your jib is in close. The only reason that you deviate from this at all is that you might let your main sheet out a little bit if you get a gust to try to keep the boat flat. Once again, that's to retain speed, but then you should pull it right back in as soon as the gust is over, or you adjust your body weight accordingly. All right, next. So we'll just erase that one right away. Next, we'll talk about running, because that's easier. It's in the push mode. So we are, in that case, our boat will look like this. We're going on what we would call a broad reach here. And in the push mode, it's all about showing as much sail as you possibly can to the wind. And in this case, you start with the main out, and it's all about the perpendicular to the wind. That way you will catch the most. If the boom is too much like this, you'll be spilling wind off in this direction. If the boom is up too much like this, you're going to spill wind off that direction. So you want to keep it nice and perpendicular. And then the jib pretty much matches the main. It's going to be a big curve, but you want it to be kind of perpendicular to the wind. Think of the straight line like this, and the curve of the jib to keep that perpendicular to the wind. Okay, there we go. That takes care of running. Now, this reaches. You're in pull mode, and this is where sailors may get it wrong or may lose power without realizing it, and I'll show you why. Here we are, like so, and like so. and a rough estimate of where the sails are, according to your points of sail diagram that you may have, is that your boom's going to be out some and your jib's going to be out some, like this. The question is, and on reaches, unlike the runs, you start with the jib, and then you trim the jib first, and then you do the main. On runs, the main is the important one, and then you can adjust the jib following or at the same time. But in this case, the jib is the first sail that you trim, and it's either going to be out too much or it's going to be in too much. So this is your sail, the curve of the sail. This is the boom, and so your sheet's like this. If you let your sheet out too much, what's going to happen is your sail is going to, instead of coming and creating a nice curve, getting the most out of the pull mode that reaches are in, it's the luff, the front of the sail is going to get a bubble like this, and the sail's going to have sort of an S. Bingo. A simple thing to do: pull on the sheet until that bubble goes away, and you get that nice curve. Great. That's good. You'll be going as fast as you can. The next question is, how do you know when it's pulled in too close? Now, if it's pulled in too close, let's say that the jib is pulled in like this. What's the problem with this is the wind is not bisecting or coming equally on both sides of the sail, and you're not getting the most of the pull mode. This is where sailors, they'll be moving, the boat will be moving, the boat may actually be heeling a little bit, and it'll feel like you're going fast, but you may be able to go, and you probably can, if your sheet's in, go faster. And how you know is, this is where telltales come in handy. Is you read the telltale. Now, that you want the telltale streaming equally on both sides. If the sail is in too close, if the wind won't be bisecting, and the outside telltale will be fluttering like that, and you'll be losing power. You will be getting out of it. Then you trim the main to match. You let the main out until you start to see a bubble form in the main, and then you just pull it back in to get that bubble out, and so you have both sails, perfect curve, moving fast. And that's it. That's how you get the most out of your sails and get where you want to go quicker. Thank you. Oh, you're kidding me.